Alright, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. We do got some pretty fun stuff to jump into, some pretty fun stuff to talk about, so buckle in and be prepared for this one. We already have, it looks like, the rating for how Asuka performed as a character. We're going to go through that again via Pride Win and see what they cooked up here, and if they cooked up here on that aspect. Buckle in, be ready for it. Best of luck, everybody's on your summons and everything. I've been seeing a lot of shafted posts recently, so hopefully you guys are doing better than yesterday, because damn, a lot of people got shafted, so... hopefully bounce back, hopefully, but let's jump into it. Like and subscribe, let's hop over there. Yes, hopping over here, we have the tier list. Let's check it out together and see if they cooked up or not. We'll see. So they have a changelog over here. Since the last time I covered it was, I don't even think I covered Zwei. Maybe I didn't even cover Zwei, I don't remember, it's been a while, right? But I don't think I even covered Exia, so Exia's Treasure, Zwei, Frima's Treasure, and Asuka all are not covered, so I haven't talked about those yet, but we'll see it all together. So she's a Burst 3 character, and for Story, Low Deficit, we're already here at SS. Make your best down below, final chance, here we go. There's your response. Oh, damn, triple S, let's go. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really 100% shocked there. I told you in the first video, dude, if you read that kit on paper, you were just like, dude, you were doing something. You know, you were doing something we can't say right now. You were doing something. You know what I mean? It was a wild kit on paper, dog. Holy! And then testing it in game, you even realize, like, dude, this character is just really freaking good. And is this now marking our first ever triple S like on launch, or she was PvP? Was anybody else triple S at launch? I don't remember, but I know that Amelia and that wasn't. I know they weren't triple S at all. Is she first ever triple S since like day one? Because yeah, I know that 2B and A2 kind of dropped as time has progressed, right? Was there ever a triple S? No, right? I think there was never a triple S collaboration character at launch, which is again not counting PvP here, which she decimates PvP, so that's true. But let me know. Is this the first ever triple S outside of PvP? I'm curious, but boss solo and boss additional targets. It looks like again Asuka is just that character. And remember, this is Asuka without Rei. Rei's another character to put together on this team here. And again, they're technically a duo due to the fact of what they're providing each other. Hence, you want to run them together. So just remember, this is triple S without the release of again Rei. Let's see the pros and cons real quick. But that is very, very cool. Very, very cool. We got some stuff to look at here, so buckle in. Again, double S, triple S, A tier PvP. So a lot of people were coping on the PvP aspect, so kind of sad that didn't go through. Ripped anybody in my comment section that was saying like she was good PvP, but it could be Rei who's the clearer just because of what we've seen. So we'll see if that changes as time progresses. But here we go. Pros. Huge damage potential for an independent unit, which is very true. Automatically very true. Core damage is rarely diluted and applies to all Fire Code allies, which happens to love cores too. Truly the Essence of Fire Team, which is again a big comparison to a character who also, by the way, is triple S. I think she still manages triple S in PvP, but she was managing, I think, in boss and solo, but as times progress, things change, but still, again, the triple S of her time, right? Essence of her time. Decent lifesteal allows her to act like a semi-tank in cases where the unit of the highest attack is targeted. Yeah, her heals are pretty solid. I don't know. I haven't had too much luck with keeping her alive constantly through some things, but it is a really good heal. It just isn't, I don't know if it's not fast enough or whatnot, but she is getting like shredded quickly, but that's again in a content where obviously it's much harder to go through, so definitely gotta work on her gear here to like kind of mitigate that. As again, remember, like the only issue for the character for me is her damn 20 bullets, dog. You gotta give her OL lines and you gotta stack her, because those 20 bullets, you'll be constantly reloading, and that's like the biggest issue for her. And remember, she does that good while constantly reloading, because her raw damage output is just insanity. So just remember that. Has Pierce, which increases or helps increase burst generation, allows her to manage multiple mobs, and multiplies her damage against bosses with clustered hitboxes. Strong synergy with Alice, Modernia, and Rei, and this is why she's automatically triple S, right? For the two strongest characters, or automatically two of the best characters, you have synergy with them. Oh my god. And then Rei on top of it. Oh my god. It's just too good. It's just so peak. I'm gonna cry. Can compete with the top DPS, even Red Hood against win bosses. So there you go. Again, in our showcase yesterday, we're testing this character, and we saw it. We were like, damn, she's keeping up with Modernia, and that's again not fully built. We were testing her initially in the Evangelion stream, and we were like, wow. She really was able to keep up, and it is just, for what she is as a character, very, very well made, and she has the potential. Limited collab character, now or never, can't get copies in the future, so Obviously, that's how it works. Extremely hungry for skill books. Very true. If you want to build this character, commit. All right, commit. I'm telling you to commit. Correct? This ain't no walk in the park, one date. No, commit. Multiple dates. I'm talking gifts. I'm talking everything, the full package. Okay? She needs 10, 10, 10. What is it? 4, 4, 4, 7, 7, 7, 10 to 10. You need to give her everything, bro. She needs it. All right? Does not scale well with attack buffs due to the high amount of innate attack buff, but still benefits from them. I think that she mainly needs what is it? Is it mainly elemental and ammo, because dude, she needs it. Some bosses do not have durable cores, and sometimes they are missing too, sabotaging her damage and her teams. So again, remember that also. That's again situational, but again, any win boss, they're dead regardless. Supportive buffs only apply to fire code allies, which is again true. Requires an external individual shielder to achieve permanent uptime on the element damage, which I think Ray mitigates that. That solves the shield aspect of it. I don't think Blanc actually works for her. I've seen some testing. So I think that the one we need is going to be that of Ray, which will solve all of our issues. So that is what they're saying for, again, pros and cons here. For the most part, it's correct. This is all correct here. Yes, is it a con for this? Yes, it is. It is limited, right? If you want to get those permanent boosts, right, 2%, 3%, whatever, gotta do it. Gotta go now. So up to you on those fronts. But JP, what are they saying? They said double S. They also said preliminary rank for this. So again, they're still obviously going through and maybe check in. Like, is this kit gonna fully manage? But again, this has already been tested, so it's double S here. They also said marries double S. So remember that each character ended up being double S. So that means they all rank over here with these characters. And then again, Mary ranks over here. So they're not saying that she's triple S, like all three of them, which means that they rank on tier with Modernia, this. So again, they rank on tier with like Alice, with Essenise, with Ein. That's where they rank right now. Again, we'll see if this any further testing occurs and they change the points here. But she gets a 9.2, so she's the highest of the two here. She gets an 8.5, and she gets an 8.3. So the highest grade goes to her. Is there a way I can check what her breakdown is? So this is, again, JP tier list if you care, or if you're curious. So she gets the loss on Arena. Everything else is SS, right? For example, she's not getting triple S, though. This character gets triple S, right? So triple S over here, double S, double S, double S. So are they just docking her because of Arena? Or are they docking her for a different reason? I have no idea. But basically, let's just establish this now. Between this, you can argue. She's on par with these characters, close to them. Yeah, I don't know. Still, regardless, very good collaboration on the aspect of kits. They're nasty, bro. They're nasty. So again, those players that were like, I'm skipping because of IP. If you want meta, you got to go for them. There's no denying that. You got to go for them. Remember, also, I keep reiterating this point in my comments. Thank God they're also agreeing to this. I do think that they're now pushing the elemental things here very hard, right? They're very hard pushing the elemental things. It's like, you have to realize, if you look at the fire area, correct? This area before the release of this collaboration was definitely more of a mediocre area in the context of, guess what? D-Killer Wife is there, 10 out of 10 unit. Modernia, Alice, we kind of got our team here. Now, we further push the team even harder. We shoved the team basically super hard down the hill of snow, and it's going to start snowballing into ASUKA, into Ray. Now, you fully get that team together, build them up, and then again, run into Villia, yeah? Now, you have other bosses, right? You have a fire, electric weak boss. You have an iron boss, that's again, iron weak, right? Water weak, wind weak. We're going to have to build these teams to counter these bosses, because remember, for a lot of players, if you have a stacked account, you should be good. If you're level 400 everything, you should be good. You probably can clear the bosses easily. If not, you want a better, faster team. For, again, Indivilia, most of us, if we build this collaboration, we can make a pretty decent dent into Indivilia. That's the point, right? So remember this, moving forward, definitely pushing elements is what I could see, again, Shift Up do, and to sort of sell for the new, again, Interception, I could see this happening, right? And you see it here, this team is like insanity for fire code. So definitely, if that's what they were trying to do, I see it, and it makes sense. And a lot of my comment section agrees to that degree, because again, the entire boss is not the easiest to go through. Like, people are scoring 4-5s pretty consistently, but you gotta score 7, and then further it, you gotta score 9 for the title card. So there is still a lot of progress to make. But some of the belugas I know, they've already cleared 9, and they're like, oh, that was easy, man. What are you talking about? So it's always different for everyone. But again, pretty cool stuff. That is the ranking for ASUKA. That is the JP ranking for ASUKA. Very well made character. I'll give her a W in my book. I already gave her a W in my book yesterday. You kind of saw that. I was crying on stream, just of pure peak perfection. But take care, have fun. That's been it. Peace out, everyone.